Hello summoners, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we'll be talking about the Mystic Dispersion Mastery. Now if you are a beginner intermediate player, this video is for you, but if you have been playing the game for a while and you already understand how this mastery works, you've had points in it at some point, then you probably won't gain much from this video. Although you can stick around for the Symbiote Supreme gameplay, he is at rank 5 here, but even for that I will warn you, this is not an ideal matchup because Groot here is obviously bleed immune and a lot of his damage does come from those bleeds. Now let's talk about this. If you aren't already subscribed, do hit the subscribe button. Only about 15% of my viewers are subscribed. Now let's actually talk about the Masteries. We're 40 seconds into the video. So if you have no idea what this is, basically whenever the opponent's buff nullifies, you gain power. Who does it apply to? The entire Mystic class, every single champion. And a lot of people say that pretty much every single Mystic champion benefits from having Mystic Dispersion. Well, that is true. A lot of champions benefit more than others. Like Symbiote Supreme, for example, is a champion who benefits heavily from it. Two reasons for that. First of all, generally whenever you're gonna be using Symbiote Supreme, you can expect a lot of buffs to be in play because otherwise he's not gonna be really good. He is a champion who is mostly used in a heavy buff case scenario. And if the opponent doesn't have any buffs, then Mystic Dispersion is just a waste of points. So it's not a mastery you're probably going to be running at all times unless you have a heavy Mystic roster, because defensively it's really good to have for Battlegrounds, Alliance, for all of that stuff. This is how crazy it is, by the way. SP3 continuously, like back to back. We're gonna take SP3 ourselves, but that's besides the point. This video again is not showcasing the gameplay or Symbiote Supreme. This is just showcasing how powerful the mastery actually is and how much power you can actually gain from it. Now this is another point of using it offensively, is that a lot of characters, the rotation gets completely messed up because of Mystic Dispersion. If it's a champion you want to use SP1 or SP2 with, Mystic Dispersion can really become annoying because it will push you to 3 bars of power if a lot of buffs nullify or expire on their own, which can be annoying for champions, you know, like Scarlet Witch for example. SP2 is where a lot of her damage comes from. Buffs fall off and you go for SP3. That's not gonna be a great time. Morningstar, another example, because SP2 has a nullify, it will probably nullify a lot of buffs. If it puts you back to SP1 or SP2, good, but if it sends you to SP3, sometimes it can be like, if you are wanting a particular utility, it just makes handling your power meter a little bit annoying. But Symbiote Supreme here is a good character for this because you want to use SP3s with him. So champions like him will benefit greatly from Mystic Dispersion. Now again, I will say this, that it is mainly going to be a defensive mastery, and if you have a lot of Mystic roster, like a heavy Mystic Defender roster, then you should probably invest in it. But that's pretty much going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, stay safe, bye.